Once there was a fire that burned with an evil desire to feed on the pain.
Hi YouTubers, how you doing? Okay, so today I'm just going to do a simple thing on how to light a jotul stove. Jotul, I don't know how you want to pronounce it, but I call it jotul, okay? So I'm going to show you how to. At the moment we're in our lovely new cottage. It's brand new this year. Well, we had a few little dates last year, but this year's our big launch date. So if you want to come and stay here, well, I'll put a link somewhere above or below, okay? So perhaps in the comments. So I'm going to show you how to light. We have two stoves in here. We have a log burner and wood burner, as everybody knows, and we have a rocket stove as well. So I'm going to show you. So first of all, we're going to do the jotul stove. The thing is that people don't always know how to light them. I've not met anyone who knows how to use them yet. Okay, but a lot of the people who come here from the city, so they're not going to have a log burner, and then some people just have a log burner but never know how to light it. There's a metal plate inside the log burner, and we just had to replace it. We've had our log burner probably 15-20 years now, and I've just replaced it last year. I spoke to the lady on the phone at Jotul, and she said people replace those every year because they have it maxed out all the time, just crazy burning, and replacing the heat plate on the stove. So that's not the way to use a stove. It just breaks your stove. So I'm going to show you how to light a stove properly. Follow me. Okay, so here we have our log burner. So first of all, if the chimney's not been used for a few days, then it could send smoke the other way, because what happens is the chimney breast itself can get damp. So the best thing to do is, actually, before we light this fire, I'm going to clean the glass, show you an excellent way on how to clean the glass. So a lot of people are scrubbing it with all sorts of things. All you need to do, damp cloth, open the soot tray or get some soot from inside, dab it on the cloth, rub it on the glass. It's like Jif. Doesn't scratch the glass. There we go, nice and clean. Look at all that dirt that's come off there. A nice clean cloth. Wipe it down. There we go, you've got a nice clean glass though. So use the soot. The soot is the best stuff. You're not using all these horrible chemicals then. Okay, I need a lighter. Has anyone got a lighter? I've got one in my pocket, do not worry. Okay, so you can use one of these lighters. You always keep the bags on these lighters. They come with burnable bags because then you don't get all the smell all over your hands. So you just want to slowly put this into the fire. Give it a sec to burn. Open the top valve when you're lighting it and open the bottom one as well, just for when you light it. With these stoves, there's a grill inside, so you can burn things from the bottom and burn things from the top. Wood burns from the top and coal burns from underneath, okay? So once it's got going, yeah, when you do have the bottom open, it does add extra air inside, so it does really get going. But you don't want that open all the time because you're going to burn all your wood away. So this is either just for coal, where you can shut your top off and keep the bottom open, or just for when you get going. We've got some small bits of wood, kindling, okay, very important, just some small bits of dry pine, and you just want to build, this is a bit big, but it's okay. So you want to build a small tower, okay? So you want to keep the flame blowing up here. If you start blocking it off, that's when you can cause blowbacks, okay? So that means that the smoke's going to come down the chimney because it's not very warm, it's not been lit for the first time, and then come out the front and come out the vents, okay? Especially if you're in the countryside or in a damp area. So at the moment it's quite damp here, it's rained outside all night, okay? So you just want to get a good little fire going. Again, don't block the flame if you can help it. There we go, flame's still burning up here, you see? You can shut the door and leave it for a few minutes, okay? Okay, as you can see, all the kindling's going really well now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stick some big logs on. So this is just oak. It's nice and dry. It's it's good wood for these stoves. It burns nice and slow, but nice and hot. So I'm just going to slowly, without burning your hands, it's not that hot at the moment. We're slowly just going to build the wood around the fire like this. So by now the chimney will have been a bit hot, be nice and warm, so there's no chance of a backdraft. So we're just going to fill it up as much as we can. Shut the door. We're going to leave the bottom open for about another 20 minutes, and then we can close it off, and it'll just burn just nice with this open. So again, it's not that hot at the moment. It's been going about 10 minutes. Okay.
Keep careful watch of my brother's souls, and should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watching over during sun.
Okay, you can see this has now been burning for about 15 minutes. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you should see. It's burning pretty, really crazy. So all I'm going to do is underneath here, this is open, okay? If you wanted extra air in there, you watch the difference when I open this. Yeah, you watch the difference. So it really goes. Yeah, so that's when the door's open. This is the ashtray underneath, okay? So what you need to do now, just to slow it down and don't burn all your wood away in a day, you can just close this now. So I'm going to show you up at the top what it looks like when you close it. If you close it down, it doesn't look much different actually. But it does slow it down a bit, and then after a while when you stove, oh there you go, it's started to lower down now. It's burned all the oxygen, and then after a while you can, it's hot, you just close that down, perhaps to halfway, just to slow it down a little bit more. You don't want to slow it down too much. These people who put a load of logs in and then go to bed, as you can see, it's really started to slow now. These people who put a load of logs in and go to bed, all you're going to do is suss up your chimney, okay? The idea is you burn your wood down so that it goes embers, then you can turn it down. So perhaps halfway is a bit too much, I think. So I'm just going to open it up a bit. 3/4. Okay, you want to make sure the wood is burning.
Just like fire.